This is your Alamo Sports Tiger Athlete of the Week Spotlight, brought to you by Tularosa Communications and the Winner's Circle. This week's athlete is Elizabeth Farmer of Lady Tiger Track and Field. Are you happy with the way that you've performed so far in your different events?
I am very happy with it.
Did you think that going into the season you'd be able to qualify in the 800 this year?
I did. I thought it was going to be a district, though, by placing, because I wasn't really expecting to get this far, with my time, but I'm really happy about it. So.
Okay, very good. And you also run the 400 as well?
Yeah,
and
yes.
Do you run the 16 or no?
I do.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Which one, obviously you qualified in the 800, 16, 400, which one's kind of more your event between the two?
I would say probably mile. I've been running it a lot longer. That was the first event I've ever ran, but I do really like the 400. I think I like the 400 a little bit more than the mile.
Not as long, right?
Yeah.
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 And then, of course, obviously you have the individual aspect of track and field, but you also have the team aspect, and you and the rest of the ladies in the 4x8 had a good weekend. Tell us what you did over in Cruces this past weekend.
We broke the school record.
And was that something you guys had a goal that you wanted to do this year?
No, we were just trying to qualify it by time, and the qualifying time was a 10:13, and we were like, we think we can do that. And then out of nowhere after, he was like, we think you guys might have set the record. And we were like, oh, that's really cool.
It's like a nice surprise. Like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was exciting.
Yeah. So it's you and Adeline, and who else is on your 4x8?
We have Zoe and Brianna.
Okay, very good. So that's Brianna Padilla and Zoe Spataro, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Do you do any of the other relays? Are you in the 4x4 or?
I am. Yeah, I have the 4x4 and the medley. I run the 8 in the medley.
Run the 8 in the medley? Okay,
yes.
Very good. And have you guys qualified those this year?
Yes, we have.
Okay, very good. Figured I'd ask this time instead of just assuming which one you guys had done. When did you start getting into track and field? In middle school, did you start getting into it?
Yes, I started in 7th grade. I was going to start in 6th, but I moved here halfway through my 6th grade year, so I couldn't run. But I started 7th grade year, and I enjoyed it. And then, I came back 8th grade, and then I got pulled up, and I ran this year again, so...
Okay, very good. What is it about track and field that you like? You do a few different sports. What is it about this one?
I like the competitiveness of it. You can rely on yourself, and because it's still a team sport, your points add up, but you still have that individual responsibility to have. You need to perform so your team can perform.
Yeah, awesome. Very good. And speaking of other sports, you do both volleyball and cross country in the spring, right?
Yes.
Or in the, I should say the fall, I'm sorry.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's kind of a tough balancing act. We've seen a lot of different athletes do both of them. Do you kind of enjoy, keeping both sports going in the fall?
I do. It keeps me active for sure. And it gives me something to do. So I like doing both. Is
sports something you'd like to try to continue after high school, or just enjoying it while you're doing it now?
I would for sure like to do some in college, whether it's volleyball or track.
How about college? Have you started thinking about what you'd like to study in college?
Something with psychology, I think, would be fun.
Okay. What is it about psychology that has you interested in that?
Probably just because you can help people with stuff, and you can understand them and get to know them on a deeper level.
Hopefully you guys get a chance to compete for that district championship this weekend. And we wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on being Athlete of the Week, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
All right.